They say the universe has a heartbeat. You can't hear it with your ears, but you can feel it in the rise and fall of everything around you. The tides, the seasons, the way the sun climbs the sky, then slips away into darkness. It's in the way we are born, and the way we one day return to the silence we came from. Everything moves in cycles. And if you understand those cycles, really understand them, you stop feeling like life is happening to you and start moving with it. But here's the question. What if every heartbreak, every success, every storm in your life wasn't random? What if it was part of a hidden rhythm, one that has been here since the beginning? The beginning, the patterns we forget to see. I was 16 the first time I noticed it. Standing in a field, the wind pressing against my face, watching autumn leaves break away from their branches. They didn't resist. They didn't fight to hold on. They simply let go, swirling in the air until the ground welcomed them. And then, in spring, those same trees would stand in full bloom again, not weaker for the loss, but stronger, renewed. At the time, I didn't have words for what I was seeing. I only knew. It felt familiar, because deep down, I recognized that same pattern in my own life. The times I had to let go of people I thought I couldn't live without. The dreams I had buried, only to see new ones grow in their place. We think life is a straight line, a climb from beginning to end, but it isn't. It's a circle, an endless looping dance between growth, decline, and renewal. Rising tension when the cycle turns against you. There comes a point when you're at the bottom of the curve, the part of the cycle where everything feels gone. Maybe you've been there, when the phone doesn't ring anymore, when your plans crumble overnight, when you wake up and realize the version of yourself you once knew is gone. It's tempting to believe that this is the end, that something went wrong, that life has abandoned you. But here's the truth most people never hear. The downward curve isn't a punishment, it's preparation. Just like the soil must lie silent in winter, so the roots can drink deep and unseen. Your lowest seasons are where the invisible work happens. The learning, the reshaping, the quiet strengthening. It feels like nothing is happening, but in the language of the universe, nothing is the sign that everything is changing. The climax. Seeing the pattern clearly. Years later, I began to map these cycles, not just in nature, but in myself. I noticed I would create, then release, gain, then lose, rise, then fall, then rise again. It was everywhere. In the arc of a relationship, in the journey of a career, even in the rhythm of a single day. Energy rising with the morning sun, falling into stillness by night. And I realized the universe doesn't waste anything. The falling leaves feed the soil. The crashing wave prepares the shore for the next tide. The ending you fear is the beginning you've been asking for. Emotional conclusion, living with the pattern. So here's the lesson. Stop fighting the seasons in your life. When the energy is high, build, create, act. When the energy is low, rest, reflect, prepare. Because the more you resist the natural curve, the more life will drag you into it anyway. There is no endless summer, no eternal winter. The balance comes from both. And when you learn to trust that, you stop fearing endings. You start seeing them as doorways. You and I, we are not separate from the tides or the moon or the turning earth. We are part of the same pulse, the same rhythm, the same ancient heartbeat. Listen closely enough, and you will hear it. Not out there, but inside you.